Hey, good afternoon. It is still Friday and we are ready for our math lesson. So, for Friday, you will need to get out your 3 pages that go with the math lesson. The first page would be our application problem, and then there's the problem set, and then there will be the exit ticket page. So those are the 3 pages that you're going to need for our math lesson. Sorry that it's a little late today. Mrs. Patterson has been doing all kinds of things trying to get our classroom ready again for Monday. So today's lesson is about making a 10 to add. Okay, we want to make a 10 to add. And we started with this yesterday, so it's a little bit of a review from yesterday. So what we did yesterday was if I had 39 plus 4, I showed you 2 different ways that we could add that together. The first way was we could do quick draws, and we could go 10, 20, 30, and then make 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then on this side of our plus sign, we could add 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have 9 here, and we want to make a 10. We have 9 here, and we want to make a 10. So we could cross this one out and put it here. So now we have 10, 20, 30. This makes 40, 41, 42, and 43. So we could draw and do a quick draw, make a 10 by moving one over, and then counting this as that 10. 10, 20, 30, all of this here would be 40. 41, 42, 43. Okay? So that was one way that we learned how we could do this. The other way is if I had the same number, 39 plus my 4, we said that we could make a number bond. If I look at 39, I know I need one more to make it a 10, 40. If I add one more to the 39, I will get 40, which would be making a 10. Okay? So I could draw this out. If I take 1 out of that 4, and I could make the other side of my number bond be that 3, then I know that if I add these 2 numbers together, I get 40 plus my 3, which gives me 43. Okay? If I add those together, then I can add it to get that 43. I have to add the 1 to this number here to make it say that 40. So I have to know how many more I need to add to this number here to pull out to make a number bond on this side. Well, let's try another one. Okay? So let's try 49 plus 5. I have 49 plus 5. And I want to make a number bond out of my 5 so I can make this a tens number. Here again, if I have 49, I need one more to make it a 50. One more to make it a 50. So I can break down my 5 into a 1, and then I would have 4 left. So I know I have to add these 2 together. So 49 plus that 1 makes 50. Then I can take my 50, I added another step for us, plus that 4, that's that slide number, to make it say 54. To make it say 54. That's pretty cool how I can do that. So I take 1 away from the 5. I have 4 left. I add the 1 to my 49 right here to get 50. Then I take my 50, add it to this 4 to get 54. Let's try another one. Okay? Let's try another one. Let's try 79 plus 5. Okay, so I have 79 plus 5. I have 79. I only need one more to make it an 80. Because when I count, I say 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. So I only need one. So I'm going to pull my 5 apart to that 1, and I have 4 left. So now I can add the 1 to the 79. 79 plus 1 equals 80. And then I add the 80 plus my 4 that's left to get 84. Okay? So it's a little tricky, but we have a couple of steps that we have to do. A couple of steps. Well, let's try this one. What if I have 78 plus 5? 78 plus 5. Ooh, now I have to know that something plus 8 will give me a 10. Something plus 8 will give me a 10, and that would be 2. So, if I pull out and put a 2 here, I have 3 left in my number bond, because 2 plus 3 is 5. So now I can add my 2 to my 78, and I would get 80. Come on in. And then, yes, Alan? A what? Headphones. Just a minute, class, and let me get Alan a set of headphones. Here you go, Alan. You're welcome, sweetie. Could you close the door for me again? Thank you. Okay, so I added the 2 to the 78. 78 plus 2 to get my 80. Now I'm going to take this 80 and add the 3 right here to get 83. Okay? So 78 plus 5 would be 83. I needed 2 to add to 78 to make it that 80, to get it to be a tens number. Okay, get it to be a tens number. Let's try one more. Let's try 77 plus 6. 77 plus 6. Well, what can I add to 7 to make it a 10? 3. I can add 3 to 7 to make it a 10. So, I'm going to pull out a 3, and I know that 3 plus 3 makes the 6 in my number bond. So now I can add 77 plus 3. 77 plus 3 equals 80, and then I can take my 80 plus this 3 to make it say 83. So I'm using my number bond, pull out of my number bond to make this number a 10. So I have to know what this number needs to make it to a 10. Okay? So that's what we're doing today on our problem set. Before we do the problem set, though, if you could get out your application problem, that looks like this. Here's your application problem page. If you could please get your application problem page out, okay? And you're going to write in the box. You're going to write in the box what I put on my board, okay? So, the application problem reads like this. Mia counted all the fish in a tank. She counted 38 goldfish and 4 blackfish. How many fish were in the tank? In second grade, we have to read that 2 times. Mia counted all the fish in the tank. She counted 38 goldfish and 4 black fish. How many fish were in the tank? Okay, well, let's get down our numbers that we need. How many goldfish did she have? She had 38 goldfish, right? She had 4 black fish. My question is, how many? How many fish? That's what I'm trying to find out. So I need you to write 38, 4, how many fish? And if I'm trying to figure out how many fish there are altogether, then I know I'm going to add. Okay? So on your paper, you should have 38, a 4, a plus sign, and how many fish? Because that's what we're trying to answer, is how many fish there are. Okay? Now, we can do the math. We can do the math. Okay? Let me see which way. Go on and get that down. And we are going to do this with a tape diagram. We're going to do this with a tape diagram. We learned about that tape diagram yesterday. So, I have one piece of tape that says 38. Go on and draw that. Okay. I have another piece of tape that says 4. And I have them together. My tape is together because I am adding. Okay? When I add, I know the number's going to get bigger, so I need that roof. Everybody get your hand up. We need the roof. So we're going to put a roof on our tape diagram, and that is my question mark. That's the answer I'm trying to find. What goes in the roof? Okay? So my problem is 38 plus 4. Okay? So make sure you get your tape diagram drawn with the roof and the question mark. And then put 38 plus 4. Okay? That is our problem. Well, I'm going to use that number bond. We're going to use the number bond. I have 38. What do I need to add to 8 to make it a 10? 38, 39, 40. I need 2. I need 2. So I'm going to make my 4 into the number bond of 2. If I take 2 from that 4, I know I have 2 left. Now I can add. I'm going to add 38 plus 2 gives me 40. And then I'm going to add 40 plus this 2 to get 42. So she has 42 fish altogether. That's how many fish she has. Mia has 42 fish altogether. Okay? So that is my application problem. We are ready for the problem set. Okay? We are ready for your problem set page. So if you turn to your problem set, looks like this. The first page looks like this on the problem set page. Okay? I want you, if you need to make those number bonds and then try to add. Okay? So I'm going to help you do the first one, and then I'm going to let you do some on your own. So box A says 9 plus 3 equals blank. Okay? And I know that if I have 9 and I want to make it a 10, I need to get 1 more. So I'm going to make my number bond, and I pull out a 1. And then I know I have 2 left because 1 plus 2 equals my 3. Now I know I can add these two numbers together. 9 plus 1 equals 10. And then I'm going to take my 10 plus this 2 equals 12. And my answer is 12. Okay, so this is how we did the first one. They started it for you. Now you have a couple more to do. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 7 more to do, okay, on your page. You can do them with the number bonds if you like, or you can just add them together, or you can do the quick draws. So you can do it either way, okay? You can do it whichever way you like. Just add them together. You can use the number bond like we did here, or you can use your quick draws, okay? So I can show you what this one would look like in a quick draw. Remember, 9 plus 3 equals blank. My quick draw will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I have 3 over here. 1, 2, 3. Now I can just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So that would be a quick draw. Okay? So you go on, you pause what you're doing, and then you can go on and solve your problems. Okay? And then you can jump back on, and we'll go over the answers. Okay? Okay, so you finished your math, and here are the answers to the problem set. We have 12, C is 22, D is 45, E is 42, F is 63, G is 74, and H is 86. So those are the answers for your problem set. You can always stop and go back and listen some more to those to get your answers. Okay, one more thing. You have your exit ticket. You have 2 problems on your exit ticket. I need you to answer these 2 problems. This is the page that Mrs. Patterson is going to correct. Okay? So you have A and you have B. You can solve it 3 different ways. You can just add them together if you know how to do that. You can use that number bond, or you can do quick draws. So you can see if you can get the correct answers. Okay? So that is our math lesson for today.